We going live now. Looks like we're live. Where's my headphones at so I can make sure that we are live? Um, Making sure that we're good. Um, y'all can hear me, right? Everybody good? You can hear me? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh my god. Yeah, y'all. So quick people for those, we're just gonna let some people join it in. Yeah, sorry about not having videos this week. It's been a crazy past week for me this week. Just been busy with stuff. But we live now. We live now. Make sure everybody can hear me. Let me know if you are joining in, if you can hear me. If not, uh, uh wow, my mic is muted. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Okay. I don't know why Hangouts muted my mic. But they did so. But what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Great Patriot here, DGP, back again with another episode. Patriot Keys. This is basically going to be like a pre-game show, and I actually might do this now. Every now and again, once I get my camera set up, sometime later in the year, I might do like a Patriot Keys video, but then I also might just do a pre-game video, like an hour, 2 hours before the game. And, we just gonna talk about this. We might talk about other things. But yes. So without further ado, let's get into it. And again, like I said, I've been busy this week. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to make all the videos that I wanted to make, but it's okay. It's okay. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So let's get into the injury report. Tom Brady, he's going to play, of course. I did a video on his shoulder. He got held out of practice for a couple of days. Like I said, he was going to play, nothing too much, but that's something to keep in mind going into this practice. He was a full participant on Friday, so he's good to go. Gronkowski was basically the same way with that thigh injury. I said he would have played if it was on Sunday, and again, they're just precautioning him. He's good to go. Eric Rose still out with that groin injury, so he's out. Nate Solder, I don't know what he's been missing practice for non-injury related reasons. I don't know if he has something that going on at home, but he should be good to go. By good to go, I mean he's going to be on the field, not good to go and playing because he needs to step up. Rex Burkhead out. I thought he was going to be able to play this week. It looked like it. He was limited practice all week, but they're going to hold him out for this week, probably to help out on defense. Marcus Cannon, he's going to play. He's a full participant. Stephon Gilmore. Now this is a weird one. I'm gonna come back to that one later. Dante Hightower, he's good. Landon Roberts, good. Matthew Slater, he's good. And Harvey Lange, he actually had it was in a car accident. I think it was Friday or Saturday. And he had to go to the hospital for some injuries. So, but he's okay. He's in stable condition, but he won't be playing. He won't be playing this week. And fortunately, he's okay. So, praise and everything's out to him and his family, people, those who was in that car accident. I'm glad everything's okay. So, let's get into this Stephon Gilmore situation now. Going back, when I first heard this yesterday, I was busy. I was at work. And then my phone was blowing up. So then I don't want to get back and forth in it. So I just, quietly took my time, did my research on it, and people were saying that it was on a Mike Evans hit. He fell to the ground. And so I'm looking through, the highlights and everything. And I was looking at him versus Mike Evans. And it was just one play where he deflected the ball, his head hit the ground real hard, and kind of whiplashed a little bit. And he kept playing. Now, as I always said with the Brady concussion when that story came out, I said a concussion, it can go undiagnosed because you can just be like, I have headaches. You're popping Tylenol. You're trying to see if you can get back on the field. And, he's probably thinking 10 days, if this is real, if this is a real thing. And it happens in the NFL where sometimes this doesn't get diagnosed. So sometimes guys, they have little headaches. They're like, I can keep going, pop a couple Tylenols, still a little bit hurt, and they're going to keep playing. They can keep going. And it probably got to the point where he just told him, like, my head's hurting. My headache's hurting, because he didn't show any signs of concussion. That's the thing. Concussions, like I said, mild concussions can go undiagnosed. And he probably just had headaches, 10 days off. He still was having headaches. And then he probably was just like, listen, he probably told the team he was still having headaches. And the team was like, whoa, you out for the game. So even though he was practicing this week, he came out of nowhere with this concussion injury. Just like Gronkowski with the thigh injury, I think he thought that he could play with it, and then just out of nowhere, he's just like, it's still bothering me a little bit. And the Patriots like, okay, we'll hold you all. So I think that is what happened with that. If the concussion is true, so, it's not working. Oh wow, try to refresh it. Technically we're in New Jersey, but but I think, if this concussion is true, because some people think that it's due to his poor play, which he actually did better last week than what he showed like the past couple weeks. I actually think it was more headaches than concussion. Like I said, concussions don't have to happen with you on the ground holding your head. It can just go unnoticed. And again, he showed no sign of concussion. Looking back at the game, he showed no sign of it. So that could be a reason why he's been held out. And so it's going to be a different thing. yes. No. Go ahead, troll. No. Go ahead, troll. Go ahead, troll. I like the trolling. What's up, OB? What's up? But let's get into these Patriot keys. So again, that's the injury report for us. Only shocking injury is Lange. He was in a car accident, and it's Stephon Gilmore, who probably was just having headaches, and couldn't play. So let's move on. First things first. Now, again, I talked about Brady's injury earlier, and I talked about how we're going to have to run the football. Basically, we're going to have to air this team out. We're going to have to get up by 21 points in like the first half, essentially. I want us to get about 21, 28 points in the first half, where we put the game pretty much out of reach, where the Jets have to throw the football. We know Josh McCown's not the best thrower, but our defense isn't the best. I want them to be able to throw the football, maybe get a couple turnovers, do what they don't want to do, get away from the run game, and therefore, once we get up by 21, 28 points, we feed Gillislee. We have him run the ball. We have him, as Kid will say, have him stat pad. His stats make him look like he had 150 yards. All them carries and everything. And Belichick has been hinting at it this week. He's been saying, we haven't had that big breakout run yet, but we've been close, though. Gillislee's been close, though. So I feel like that's kind of a sign that Gillislee might be getting some touches. This might be Gillislee's game. I just feel like this might be. Harvey Lange was in the car crash. Pats fan. He was in a car crash. I think it was Friday night, or Saturday night. Yeah, he was in a car on a scale. How crazy is it that a Patriots player got to struggle on his team last year? Man, it's we chilling out here. But looking at the Jets' run defense, they are ranked 30th in rushing yards. 143 is what they give up. We only get 99 yards of rushing, and that is ranked 18th, middle of the pack. So I feel like we can run the ball on this team. We're first in offense, thanks mostly to Tom Brady leading us. So we'll see how that works out, but we're dead last in defense, though. So first in offense, dead last in defense. That's crazy. And then we're also like 24th in rushing. So we have to do a better job with that. Hopefully, we got to get there, man. We got to get there. So moving on, next key, again, get up by a lot, feed Gillislee. That's what we have to do. Then my next key for this victory, it's going to be on Malcolm Butler and Devin McCourty, especially Devin McCourty, because he will not be playing safety this game, really. Although the Jets only have 2 or 3 wide receivers, so it kind of balances out with us already having 2 and 3 cornerbacks because we don't have Gilmore. Like I said, Eric Rowe is still out. So our top, our 2 and our slot corner out for this game. So where does that leave Devin McCourty at? Well, we have Jonathan Jones, who was a practice squad person last year. He's going to be playing alongside Malcolm Butler starting. I believe he's going to be starting, or what they may do is have Devin McCourty starting that corner. Now, don't forget, Devin McCourty came into this league as a cornerback. Rookie year, went to the Pro Bowl, led the league in interceptions. So he has his experience. He's a great cover person too. The only thing that's going to suck is that if we could have given us so many more big plays, but Devin McCourty is just so good at what he does and trying to prevent it. Now we got to rely on Patrick Chung, who isn't the best cover person, who has shown he's lost a step. And then Deron Harmon, who, is not that bad, but he's not, on McCourty's level. So the fact that we're going to have Devin McCourty not, trying to command the defense back there, and he's going to have to be on the line of scrimmage, that could be a tough thing to do. But Devin McCourty cover-wise, I think he can be good, but it's just the communication I think that we're going to struggle with this game. So the secondary, Butler and McCourty, I'm looking at y'all to lead this secondary. It's going to have to be a lot better. It's going to have to be better. Like, it's going to have to do good. Gillislee should have a big game. This keyword should, but you never know. So we always gotta switch to my background. That's crazy. Like, my stream is good. Like, I watch on my phone and my Mac. It's crazy. But final key that I'm going to have for this game is, so like I said, we're gonna have to get up by a lot, feed Gillislee. He's gonna have to run the football. Second, we're gonna have to secondary, Butler, McCourty, going to have to do better. Third of all, we're going to have to attack these safeties. These 2 young safeties, shout out to Jamal Adams, LSU. You already know how we get down. You're going to have to attack these safeties. Now, Jamal Adams is probably going to be covering Gronkowski. Rookies tend to try to, show their worth, do more than what they're expected to do. And Gronkowski, you're going to have to show why you're the best tight end in the game. You're going to have to basically welcome him to the NFL, essentially, and just going to have to destroy them up the seams. Therefore, you get Gronkowski going, and then, oh snap, Brandon Cooks going deep. He gets going, and then we're too busy worried about the deep plays. I'm sorry, no, it's going to be Gronkowski in the seam. Oh, now we got Hogan and Amendola underneath. Oh God, we got to worry. Oh my goodness, we forgot about Brandon Cooks. He's going deep for a touchdown. We have to be able to confuse these safeties, because we confuse the safeties, then that basically leads everything else open. We get up by a lot of points. We can feed the run game, stuff like that. We can help our defense because we're mostly scoring points. They know they have to throw the football. We have to confuse the safeties, or have to get up. Like, if we can do those 2 things, I feel like we can be good. Because like I said, Gronk up the seam. Oh, now we got to worry about Gronk. He's a problem. We came to the game knowing about it. He's still cooking us. Oh wow, Chris Hogan and Danny Amendola underneath. Wow. And then there goes Brandon Cooks for a nice 57-yard touchdown on the game. So confuse these safeties, make us go up by a lot of points, then feed Gillislee in the second half. And then secondary, McCourty, Butler, we're going to have to step up big. This is going to be a big-time game. Dante Hightower, I don't know what we're going to do with him. We keep having him at DN. We need to have him in the linebacker position. Man, it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting game. Hey, what's up, Double R? Shout out to Double R in the stream. Shout out to him. Ray Favor's cool. Ray Favor's cool. So now you need all that. Now you need 120 yards from Gronk. But yeah, we got to do those 3 things. Like I said earlier, with Gilmore, his injury is probably just him having headaches. Who plays running back for the Pats? To answer your question, Double R, it varies. It could be Gillislee, it could be Deion Lewis, it could be James White. I never know. That's the thing about Patriots running back. That's why I tell people all the time, if you want to play a Patriots running back in fantasy, you might be disappointed because we don't have a consistent guy back there. It just varies game to game. Yeah, this should be a blowout game because the Jets aren't that good. But again, we never know. I'm really looking at this team as a statement game. This game should be a blowout, in my opinion. If we don't blow this team out, I'm not saying panic as long as we win, but it should not be close. This game shouldn't be close at all. This game should be a blowout. I should be able to turn off my TV in the third quarter. I should be able to turn off my TV in the third quarter. Nah, that wasn't. See, that's the thing. I think that wasn't it, man. Yeah, I see you, Joey. Exactly, double. Like I wouldn't say this is a trap game because we haven't been playing well. So I wouldn't necessarily call this chugging. Like if we came here like 4-1, 5-0, and we looking very good, and the Jets, the Jets, then I would call this a trap game. But I don't think this is a sleeper game because how much struggle we've been doing. I feel like the Bucks game, showed us still our holes. So even though we know our holes, I feel like basically this game, I'm focusing on the stuff that we didn't do last game. Like I'm looking for this statement game where we can just come out, put our team back on the map, and then tell people, we're still here. Then again, it's going to be against a worse team. But I don't want to call this a trap game because we haven't been playing that well. It's been a struggle every week. Only game we didn't struggle against is the Saints. And even then, we kind of struggled. The Jets are whatever. She said Jets are 5-1. Okay. But yeah, man, this is going to be a tough game, difficult game. And again, why I said we got to get up early. We got to, feed the run game because Brady, that shoulder, I don't know how serious it is, but I don't want to take the chance. He's been taking way too many hits this year. Took more hits this year than he did all last year, probably including the playoffs, if I'm being honest. His whole year from preseason to Super Bowl, he's probably taking more hits than this year than he did all of that time. So that is what I'm thinking of. Like I said, I wouldn't call this a trap game because this team has showed fight. They haven't given up. They haven't they came in the season, people thought they was going to tank. Now you at the point now they're 3-2. They're tied with you for first place in the division. So I don't think you can take them lightly. Like I said, maybe if we were 4-1 coming into this game, I could call this a trap game. But the fact that we're tied in record, tied for the division, no trap game. We're going to take this seriously. Again, I'm saying should. But again, it's only a should if we do what we're supposed to do. If everybody, I hate to sound like a broken record, if everybody does their job, we should win this game. Everybody just do their job. Brady, if you give Brady protection, he's going to dot him up. If I can tell you, Charlie, I was confused. I thought you was talking about the National League when you said just 5-1. That's why I was like, huh? I was like confused really. But you got excuse me. You got Brady. He's going to do. Brady's going to lead you. All you got to do is just give him some protection. Get it open. Just give him a window to throw the football to. Mike Gillislee, though, man, my X factor of this game is really going to be Mike Gillislee. He's going to have to step up in the second half. I'm calling it second half. He's going to have to step up in the second half. That's going to be my X factor for this game. And then on defense, my X factor is going to be Devin McCourty. Going to be it's going to be it's going to be Devin McCourty. It's going to be how he's going to play in a slot cornerback or if he's going to start at cornerback. I don't know how we're going to do that. I find it out when when it happens. What's up, Famous? And shout out to y'all. And y'all already know I do my post game live stream. I might do it with my boy Famous, sorry, because he's also a Jets fan. So I may do a post live stream with a guest Jets fan, get his perspective. We just talk about the game. So Ham don't do videos. You can catch him. You can catch Hamp. Shout out again. Quick shout out to Hamp. You can catch Hamp either on Twitter or on the grill. That's the only two places Hamp be at. But yeah, man, this is basically like a pre-show. I might do this every week. Especially when I get my camera. I'm gonna go live a lot. I'm gonna go live a lot from my camera. Once I get that, do a lot of shows, do a lot of different things. Like I said, well, I was holding on because I didn't feel like having getting a camera, dealing with all that stuff. But I just might do it. I just might do it for YouTube. I just might do it for the culture. I think it'll make everything better. My quality will be better. So be on the lookout for that. But again, recap: Gilmore injury, most likely headaches from the past 10 weeks, and he just couldn't play. That's funny, Devil Line. You said we'll be grilling. The Ravens grilling the best. I hope y'all win, actually. Y'all should win this game. Mitch Trubisky, he had a decent game first game, but against you guys' defense, the Bears, the Trubisky shall have a problem with it. But then again, we'll never know if he makes that one big play. Never know. But yeah, I want the Ravens to win this game. It'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, man, I gotta go clean up and get ready for this game. So again, like I said, Gilmore, headache injuries, Harvey Lange, he was in a car accident. Prayers out to him. And, he's in stable condition. Prayers out to everybody who's involved. And then my keys are confuse the safeties, make him have to think on every move, think twice, second guess themselves on every move. Get about a lot of points in the first half, making them throw the football, making them not run the football, making them try to speed up the game, and then Gillislee can go ahead and run in the second half. Third of all, we're going to see how Devin McCourty plays back in his cornerback role and see how Michael Butler holds down because I think he's going after this year. So basically, Butler, you're selling yourself to other teams. I want you back, but I feel like you're going after this year. So sell yourself better, get as much money as you can. That's going to be it. Like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. Appreciate everybody coming through. Be sure to share the video out on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, every social media thing. And I'll catch you next time, y'all. Peace.